Bacon. I love bacon. Bacon.
What's up, guys? So today we have our first installment of cooking with bacon. But before we get started, I just want to have a quick couple of shout outs. Shout out Taboo, shout out Marvin Earl. And on today's episode, we'll be making Slaw Dogs. So let's get started. Okay, so for the spiral Slaw Dogs, of course we don't really only have two main dishes. First we have the hot dogs, of course hot dog buns, whatever hot dogs of your choice, and the skewer to spiral. And for the slaw portion of the dish, of course we already have our pre-cut slaw mixture. And as far as the liquid mixture for the slaw, we have pineapple juice, blue plate mayonnaise. You can pretty much use whatever type of mayonnaise you like to use. And we also have apple cider vinegar. And as far as the seasoning goes, all you pretty much need is a little bit of salt as well as a little bit of sugar. So first you want to add a little bit of pineapple juice. Next you're going to add your kosher salt. You're going to add in a little dash of black pepper. Next you're going to have 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Now you're going to add your apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of each. And lastly, you're going to add your mayonnaise. And the thing I like about making coleslaw is you can really make it however you want to. You really don't need like super specific instructions of how much to put in there. It's pretty much just all about putting how much you want to. Because cooking, you gotta like taste it as you're doing it. So make it to your like. Now I'm just gonna whisk all of this together. Even if you did want to cut your own cabbage, you could definitely do that as well. All you need is red cabbage, white cabbage, and a little bit of carrots. And then you pretty much just do the same thing that I'm doing here. This was pretty much just like a straightforward coleslaw recipe. If you wanted to make it a little bit more healthy, you could always substitute out the mayonnaise instead for plain yogurt. And you could also add a little bit of Fuji apples in there for a little bit of fruity tartness in there as well. But for now, we're just gonna stick it in the refrigerator and just let it cool off for about 20 minutes, and then it'll be good to go. Alright, so now we're gonna be making the spiral hot dogs, and everybody likes like a good hot dog that is pretty much caramelized and pretty crispy. The reason why I like to spiral them is because it increases the surface area, which pretty much just means that you'll have more crispy hot dogs. Also, I'll be showing you how to grill them if you don't have a grill and you just want to make them at home in your oven. The first step, get your skewer, put it on the skewer. And the hot dog is really forgiving. Like, you don't have to be like, oh my gosh, is it in the middle? If it comes out through the side, all you have to do is just take it back out and just keep pushing it through the hot dog. So now we need a knife, and pretty much take the hot dog in your knife, and all you do is just cut the hot dog at an angle and make sure that the knife is touching the skewer, and just work your way down the hot dog. So now we have the spiral hot dogs. But one thing that I did want to add, I just wanted to leave the stick inside the hot dogs. That way I can stretch them out a little bit more, you know, and they have like a little bit more surface area to crisp up. Then I also told you as well, if you want to grill these hot dogs but you didn't have a real grill, you could always just put your oven on the broil setting, which is pretty much like the hottest setting that it has. And just stick it in there and just let it grill pretty much. You're gonna let those go for about really like 5 minutes. It's really up to you. However crispy you want it, that's how long you just let it stay in the oven. Just maybe check on it like every 2 to 3 minutes or so. And then yeah, it'll be fine. As you can see in here now, they're already starting to like crisp and crack a little bit. Take them out. And you pretty much got some good old fashioned grilled hot dogs. Crispy pretty much just like how you like them, caramelized. You can see the little bit of coloring and charring it has on it. Alright, so now you're pretty much just gonna be taking your pre-made coleslaw, which you made earlier, and you're just gonna be topping off your dogs. Just take a generous portion, however much you like, and then you'll just put it on your dog. And the good thing about these hot dogs is they have the built-in ridges from where you spiral them. So when you eat condiments like coleslaw or relish or anything of that nature, when you're eating it, all the condiments won't just fall off. So this looks delicious. I'm about to take a bite now and see y'all on the next installment on cooking with bacon. All right, see y'all next time.
Bacon.